Angelo Zino joins me now. He specializes in Nvidia. Angelo, last time you were on the show, you had a $1,000 price target for Nvidia. What's your price target now? Any change?
Yeah, so we did increase our target price to $1,100 actually this morning, and ahead of the results that are expected after the close tomorrow night. And again, we do expect another beat and raise type quarter here after they report, and it's largely going to be driven by their data center business. I think there might be some concerns out there about potential order softness ahead of this kind of Blackwell launch later this year. But when you kind of look at the CapEx landscape right now, very strong. And when you kind of look at where some of the enterprise AI adoption is really taking place from the likes of, a Dell, among others, we continue to be very bullish on the Nvidia story.
They'd better exceed expectations by a large margin if they're going to have that stock price go up, because people are awfully touchy about these earnings reports. You often get a spike up and then a plunge down. They've got to exceed expectations, right?
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. So our view is they can beat the numbers by about at least 5 to 10%, and I think that should be good enough, at least to kind of hold the stock, up here. Now that said, you actually don't want them to kind of overheat, because that actually kind of provides a negative kind of story as you go into calendar 2025. So you kind of want a nice beat and raise quarter, but you don't want anything kind of too hot to maybe, kind of put a dent in the story going into 2025 for those long-term investors out there.
What's this partnership between Nvidia and Dell? Is that all about reviving and revamping the PC market?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think as far as kind of the Nvidia Dell story is concerned, that's been a partnership that's been in place for a long time. But when you think about Dell, they're kind of an all-inclusive company from the computing side of things all the way to the servers itself. And that's a critical partnership out there for Nvidia. So as far as kind of Dell is concerned, as you kind of get more of that enterprise AI adoption take place out there, that adds another kind of leg to the catalyst here for Nvidia over the next couple of quarters.
Are the other chip makers relying on a good report from Nvidia?
Well, I do think there's kind of this halo effect when we think about Nvidia and their results, right? I mean, they really are kind of the center of the universe when it comes to the AI story out there. So a good kind of Nvidia AI type story out there this quarter will absolutely kind of paint a better picture out there for the broader semiconductor universe in our view.
Okay, Angelo, we will all be glued about 4 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow afternoon, and you will be glued just like the rest of us. Angelo Zino, thanks for being with us. Always appreciated.